in harmony with the environment. Little villages huddle together at the foot of Sarshomyo Hill in the lap of the Villain Range, placing themselves under the protection of the Virgin Mary. And, should the Holy Mother of the Hungarians fail to protect them, then Siklos Castle, from which there is a splendid panorama of Sarshomyo, will. Mediterranean flowers peep out at the sunny side of the hill to welcome ramblers through this protected landscape. Meticulously husbanded vineyards, the famous vine stocks of the Villain wine-producing region, creep halfway up the hillside. Throw any stone, and within that stone's throw there's a good chance that the wonderful thermal waters of the Drava Plain will spring up. No one would believe that amid this fairy tale landscape they could find a gigantic cement plant with an annual production of 1 million tons of cement. And yet, day by day, for nearly a century, the cement has been churning out. 5 kilometers off, now just 1. From here, just a few hundred meters, stands the Danube-Drava Cement Company, or, as the locals call it, simply the factory. A 100-year tradition in cement production has taught the company how to respect its environment. New solutions are constantly being discovered and implemented to make life pleasanter for everyone. Out of consideration for its children, the Danube-Drava Cement Company has reduced its release of dust and energy and, following the world in environmental protection, uses alternative sources of fuel. For the people who live here, the natural treasures of the neighbourhood are equally as important as the stone from which the cement is made. For this reason, the plant is constantly on the lookout for environmentally friendly methods. It has implemented the automation raw material processing and devised a sealed technology. Danube-Drava Cement and its activities are not confined to buildings and highways, but extend to the construction of a human community. Quarrying produces workplaces. Recultivation brings with it development. The fate of Beremend and its plant are inextricably linked. The village could not survive without the plant, and the plant could not operate without the village. The company has not only acquired quality raw materials through its quarrying activities, but has also discovered a veritable treasure trove. Once mastodons and rhinoceroses roamed this land when it was a prehistoric jungle. Proof of that past has been found here. Playful Mother Nature has bestowed her fairy tale gifts in the Beremend Crystal Cave system. Lonely pea stones in the Distributor Cave. Unbelievably dainty aragonite shaving brushes in the Crystal Cave. The colours and shapes of the Stalactic Cavern. The calcite steams of the domed hall, and of course the sparkling underwater formations of the lake hall. The stone quarry has been formed in such a way that the caves remain protected, a unique rarity for our grandchildren to wonder at. Harmóniában should not only be protected for the value of its geological curiosities, but also for those of its sub-Mediterranean plant and animal life. After many years of research and agreements following Danube-Drava Cement Company's purchase of the open mining here, quarrying limits have been decided upon. The company is aware of the values of Harmóniában, considers them important and, wherever necessary, chooses the most sensitive of mining systems. Our teams sometimes work in difficult conditions, accepting tasking challenges in their work rather than spoil the environment. From this point on, the hill will not be split open. The miners use accurate explosives within the present mining area to continue production in order to prise open the limestone so valuable and precious to the plant. The resulting terrace system may later become the scene of many cultural events. Two stone quarries, gargantuan machinery, a continuously operating plant, places of pilgrimage, monuments, caves, wine cellars, art colonies, viticulture and industry. How can so much beauty and a large industrial plant live in peaceful coexistence? The solution lies with men and women, with those who complete their everyday work with a sense of responsibility towards the environment, who understand and utilize the positive energy that forms the environment, and who recognize the power of cooperation and a common desire. Danube-Drava Cement is the sort of company whose employees proudly call their own, and towards which the inhabitants of the surrounding villages turn special attention. This concern is part of their everyday lives, and they have specific expectations of it. In conscious acceptance of this responsibility, the company does everything within its power to live in harmony with its environment.